the defense attorney, more specifically the defense opener, can make or break the case. Let me elaborate. Not only as the opener are you expected to put 80 pages of information into 5 minutes, but in those 5 minutes, you need to come up with counter arguments towards the prosecution's claims. You're supposed to handle the legal aspect. You're supposed to make the case make sense. You're supposed to cover anything that the prosecution might have missed. And more, you're supposed to try and make the jury feel for your client, because your client is innocent. They did nothing wrong. So because you need all of this, you definitely need more than one draft, because just because you wrote an opening in September does not mean that you'll be saying the same thing back in March. Take my opening, for example. If you notice one of my earlier drafts, you'll see me doing the whole sledgehammer motion and all of that. Then I realized, well, Amishi, doing that sledgehammer motion just gives the prosecution more fuel to work off of, so I should probably cut that out. And I did. Not only did I do that, if you notice, Robin Loxley used to be reasonable doubt, but it was kind of hard to imagine reasonable doubt as a person, so we changed it into the personification of reasonable doubt. And we kept it like that for a little while. Then after a couple more run-throughs, we realized the personification wasn't giving it the power that it needed. So we changed it to that reasonable doubt is not just a legal concept, and that became my final draft. And not only did I change the sledgehammer part and the legal concept part, but I also changed the burden. The burden used to be 4 elements. That my client took a necklace, that the necklace was owned by someone else, that the taking was unlawful, and that my client took the necklace with the intent to keep it from its owner. But then we saw a trial where someone was using grand larceny and they were going a whole different path, and it was kind of hard to follow. So this is when we added the 5th element, that the value of the necklace is between $2,000 and $100,000. That way, just in case if the prosecution didn't bring it up, it gave us another reasonable doubt to work off of, and it made the whole grand larceny thing make a lot more sense. So there's 3 changes already: the sledgehammer, the reasonable doubt one, as well as the burden. Now, if you take an even closer look, you'll realize that a whole paragraph was cut out of my opening. This was because I'm a naturally fast talker, so I was talking way too fast and I wasn't having a lot of pauses. So we got rid of that paragraph so that I was able to have even more pauses so that it made even more sense. Now, if you're a defense opener this year, let me know what I could have done better in my defense opening. And if you're someone that's just starting out mock trial and are on the defense side, hopefully these videos help you out. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you all next time.